get it, right? Today's gonna be an about me video, so you guys know a little bit more about me. I asked you guys some questions. Well, I asked you guys to answer. No. I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram. I had about 15, 20 questions that I chose from like 50, I would say. A lot of them were repetitive. Like there was one question that was like asked 10 times, and I'm like, damn, y'all really want to know if I'm single or not? So let me start answering them. The first question is, what's the most expensive thing I own? Probably my car. A home soon. I will own a home soon. Just say that now. It's a pretty cute car. It's $30,000. Yeah, it's paid off now, but I think that's the most expensive thing I own. This is a weird question. Am I judgmental? I don't think so. Well, I guess because I just judged that question. You know, I come from an African background, so my parents are very judgmental, so I feel like that makes me a little bit, but I try not to let that rub off on me. So I don't think I am. I'm very blunt, I'm very honest, so I think that's where the judgmental comes, but it's like, I'm just telling you the truth. But I probably am a little bit, but I don't mean to be. I mean it in the best way. But I promise I'm really, really nice. Like I'm probably one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Do you always get attention? No, I don't actually. Just gonna be honest, I don't. So this one, what was your best high school relationship? I was actually only in one relationship, so I guess it would be that one. It lasted like 2.5 years. It was my sophomore, junior year. No, junior, senior year. And then we broke up, I think like 6 months after we graduated. We just grew into being different people. We were so young. Another question was, what religion do you practice and what church do you go to? I'm Christian and I go to Christian Faith Center and I really like it. Go check it out. I've made TikToks about them, so if you want to go to my TikTok, my tagline's at Sara_told it. I'll add it at the bottom. My Instagram and what's it called? Snapchat, TikTok, everything's the same. So how did your parents react to your pregnancy? You know, I didn't actually tell them until I think I was like 3 months, but they started to notice. Like they were really judgmental. They were like, are you gaining weight? Like you look a lot bigger, because I've been like, you know, a lot thinner my whole life. And I was like, no, I'm just eating a lot. Or, you know, I'm gaining weight because I'm working out, something. And then once I hit 3 months, I was like, okay, let me tell them. And then once I hit 6 months, that's when I started telling my friends. Like I didn't tell nobody before that. And then I had a gender reveal, and that's when like social media and like people that I just know online found out. But I kept it a secret for a really long time. And that was more so, I wanted to make sure I didn't lose the baby before like I announced it. Like have everybody expect I'm about to have a baby and then I don't, because that's happened before. And so I was kind of just preparing myself because I don't want to get people excited. But my parents were really, really excited. Like they love this child, like it's theirs. How was my high school experience? It was chill. I kind of just went to class and went home. I didn't really care for high school. I wasn't ever like into a lot of, I mean, I guess I was in BSU. Leadership. I'm trying to remember. I was on the dance team for a little bit, for a year actually. In my high school, I had a boyfriend, so I was just always busy with him. Like we would always go out to eat lunch together. We would always go. We would hang out after school. I would hang out with my friends. I went to church a lot. Oh my gosh, in high school, I went to church on Tuesdays and Thursdays for tutoring, and then I went Friday for Bible study, and then Saturday was to go to school to learn my language because I'm Eritrean, if you guys don't know. And then after that was choir practice for Sunday, and then Sunday I would go to church. So I was at church Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, literally all day. I was there 2 hours from 6 to 8, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then from 4 to 9 on Fridays, and then from 3 to 8 on Saturdays, and then from like 9 a.m. to 1 or 2 on Sundays. Like church was my life, all my life. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm really close with God. That's my bestie. You know, he knows my heart. He knows So I'm going live. So I'm happy. At the time, I didn't appreciate it as much, but I feel like now I appreciate it more because I have a really good and strong relationship with him. Yeah. But since I did grow up at an Eritrean Orthodox church, it was kind of hard learning the Bible in English. So now that I'm like in an English church, I'm learning a lot more, and I'm like, wow, how did I not know this growing up? That is crazy. The Bible is crazy. If you haven't read it, read it. And I haven't even read a lot, but it's crazy. I don't know how we would start talking about God. It doesn't make sense. I'm a child of God, so like. Someone said, how many hours of sleep do I get? So I actually am obsessed with sleep. I love to sleep. If you wake me up, I get so mad. Like, one thing you should not do is wake me up. And ever since I got a child now, like, he be waking me up, and I'll be like, bruh, it is not that serious. You do not need to wake up. You do not need to wake up before 10 o'clock, get alone 9 o'clock. How many hours of sleep do I get? Probably 9, 10 is what I try to aim for. Then I'm like rested, I'm good. If you wake me up, I'm fine. Anything under than 8 or 7, I'm really grumpy. I love me my sleep. What's your favorite movie? I love the movie Interstellar. Love it. What's your favorite category? It used to be thriller. I used to be obsessed with like horror thriller movies like Halloween, Insidious, all that crazy shit. Now, you won't see me watching a scary movie. Them spirits, ain't got time for it. Whew. Now, you'll see me watching comedies and romances. Nothing scary. But I will kind of watch like psychological thrillers. But once it gets to like spiritual and killing and this and that, I'm out the door. Bye. I actually watched a movie the other day. It's called The Call on Netflix, or The Caller or something. And it was kind of scary. And it was under psychological, and I was like, why am I watching this? But I finished it. It's not like, once I start a movie and I like it, I have to finish it. So I finished it. Someone said, do you have another job, or do you do content creating full time? So I do content creating like on the weekends, or like on my days off, or after hours. And then I have a 9 to 5. So I guess 2 jobs. Ooh. How many tattoos do you have? So I'm not really a big tattoo person. It's crazy because I feel like your body should just be naked. Like, your skin is so beautiful. But I have 3 tattoos. I have baby feet behind my ear, not Luke's, but another child. And I have a cross behind this ear, and then I have Africa on my back. Like, just Africa. A lot of people ask me if that was a cover-up, and it's not, actually. I just was 18 and I was like, oh, I want a tattoo, and I saw it on Tumblr. Y'all know when Tumblr was a thing? Yeah. I saw it on Tumblr and I was like, I really, really want it. And I got it like shaded in and everything. But it's not a cover-up, I promise. I don't even know whose name I would tattoo on me. What? Do I want more tattoos? I don't know what to get. I really don't know what to get. Let me go back to this question. The ones that I wanted to save for. I got a lot of questions that asked if I was single. Someone asked if I was single. Yeah. I feel like if I wasn't single, you would see. If I'm in a relationship, I'm all about like posting what I'm doing. So you're gonna see me with a man. You're gonna see me with my man. Trust me. So no, I don't have a man. I'm single. And then somebody said, how can I date you? You're gonna have to catch me outside. Even though I don't be outside, I'm gonna try to. Cause I'm not about online dating. I feel like when you see me in person, like maybe we kick it off, and then we can like message each other. But I don't know, cause I don't even be giving out my number. I feel like it's so weird. Oh my gosh. Another question is, how was your childhood? So growing up, I'm a middle child, let me just say that. I have an older sister, an older brother, and a younger brother. Yeah, there's 4 of us, I know. I didn't ever share a room, my brother shared a room. My sister and I always had our own. I'm a middle child and they would forget about me a lot, but it's okay because I had lots of friends that I would go hang out with. And I come from an Eritrean Christian Orthodox background, and I was at church a lot, like I said. In high school, in middle school, elementary, like Boys and Girls Club time. Back in the day, I was in volleyball, and then I think in middle school I was in track, and then high school I was on the dance team for like a year, and then I transferred schools. I don't know, it's like a tough question. I don't know what else to say about my childhood. Oh, somebody asked me about this scar. That was actually another question. My little brother, I think he was like 5 and I was like 7, got a fork. He was in the bathroom, and he was trying to get me to leave so he can use the bathroom, and I'm like, no, I need to brush my teeth, whatever, like, let's share the bathroom. And he was like, no, and I wouldn't leave. So he goes and grabs a fork and stabs me, and I just remember like dripping down blood, crying to my mom. Never got stitches, nothing, but I got like this ugly scar. Got this scar on my vein. I'm joking. But because I came from an Eritrean background, I feel like it shaped me into being a very respectable and sometimes too nice, hardworking woman. Oh my gosh, somebody asked me if I'm married. I was married, actually. I got married really young. I think I was 21, 22, just like eloped, young and dumb. That lasted the marriage lasted like 2.5, 3 years, I want to say. And I got divorced, and then 2 years later I got pregnant, and now I'm a single mom. Cool, right? Love it over here. Next question. Have you been cheated on or cheated on somebody? I haven't cheated on somebody, and yeah, I've been cheated on, and it sucks. But you know what? I don't let it define me because it shaped me to the person who I am today. I know that sounds corny, but it really, really does. Because I ignored so many red flags, and I'm not even trying to put the blame on the person. Like, I want to recognize my problems, and because I ignored the red flags, even though I knew my boundaries, I compromised to the point where it effed me over. Let's just be real. Well, now I know, stick to your boundaries. Don't let them walk all over you. And even though you move with integrity, everybody doesn't move with integrity. So it's not cute. Healing takes a long time. I wouldn't do it to them. They wouldn't do it to me. Stop thinking because you won't do it to them, they won't do it to you, because they probably will, because they can get away with it. Now I know, walking into a new relationship, I know what I'm going to tolerate and what I'm not going to tolerate. And that's that. That's on period. Don't ignore the red flags, Sarah. But I don't believe in bringing trauma into another relationship. So I know just because I've been cheated on, I'm not going to have trust issues with a new dude because the last dude cheated on me. Like, I don't do that. Gotta start fresh. Can't bring unnecessary trauma in a new relationship because it's never gonna work. But thank you for watching. That's all the questions that I have. If you guys have any more, write them below, comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for my other videos. Bye. Now it's time to call my... I'm recording a YouTube video. I'm freaking serious. What do you mean? What am I saying? What am I saying?
What are you doing with the TikTok? YouTube fucking all this shit. What are you doing? My God, you don't get tired? Seriously? How many followers do you have?
I mean, like 11,000. 11,000.
What are you talking about?
11,000.
11,000?
Yeah, almost 12.
Did they get it from you?
Damn. I need to get back in the gym. Whoa. Yeah, that's enough questions. It's already at a lot of minutes.